This is Tracy, and he gets smacked, comes out, and that's the way the third quarter starts. To Kaylee.
Coach, Dak and your offense look sharp, but with those 9 accepted penalties, how do you fix that?
Yeah, definitely no. Too many penalties. We've had 11 calls, so we got to definitely clean that up. But we had some big play opportunities slip through our fingers too. So we need to jump on these guys in the second half.
Your run defense improved from the past 2 games. What changed?
Oh no, we're just focused on the next game. So our guys, hey, we knew this was going to be a division game, great environment. So we got to keep playing.
Thanks, Coach.
Thank you.
All right, so Mike McCarthy. Meanwhile, they recovered the Giants their own fumble after that kickoff and start on the ground. And that defense, which has allowed less than 2 yards per carry, does it again here. Mozzie Smith takes care of Singletary for a loss of 3, 2nd and 13.
Yeah, let's go back and look at that kickoff return because it happened. Manhurts is able to recover that.
Yeah, Chris Manhurts saving the day. 2nd down and 13 now. Singletary in motion to the outside. Jones looked that way, then looks the other way, and that pass up at the 34-yard line to Darius Slayton. He holds that baby in for a first down.
Really good patience by Daniel Jones. This offense.
Jones steps up in the pocket. To the outside he goes, and that will be Darius Slayton right there. Picking up the first again. And the Giants on the move.
Yeah, don't underestimate Brian Dable, the head coach, taking over those play calling duties this year. You know, they haven't been as aggressive as I think he'd like to be. I think a lot of that time, a lot of it's predicated upon how the flow of the game is going, how your own defense is playing. But here, making some adjustments, and they have come out giving the ball to Daniel Jones and letting him find some matchups.
Neighbors was the man in motion. Here's the pass caught by Robinson. Big first half. Starts with an 8-yard pickup here. Gets the ball in the Dallas territory for a 2nd down and 2.
And I think one of the adjustments he made, you know, coming into tonight, all week we talked to him. He said, man, we've been watching Dallas. Everybody's talking about it. They're worst in the NFL after 3 weeks of defending the run. We got to win the line of scrimmage. We got a line that we like. We got to run the football with Singletary. Well, they haven't been able to run the football. So now he's saying, hey, let's just get the ball out quick.
And 2nd and 2. Threading his way. Should have the first down. Goes Devin Singletary.
You know, on that right side, we keep talking about the line. You know, the right side, both from the Raiders. Greg Van Roten came over, and Illuminar also came over from the Raiders, ironically.
Early in the offseason, that offensive line a mess last year. Double fake. Tracy takes the pass, and Tracy picks up the first down, stays in bounds, breaking tackles. To the 25-yard line he goes. It's already 4 first downs for the Giants on this drive.
Yeah, in front and opening that thing up.
Good protection. Good pass. To the 10. Neighbors makes the grab. Malik Neighbors pulls one in again. 6 catches tonight on 8 targets for 74 yards.
Hey, isn't it amazing what Daniel Jones can do when he's got a little bit of time to throw the football and he's got some weapons to be.
Hurts there. Oh, this drive to him as Jones avoids the sack, throws incomplete, out of bounds. Pressure put on by Kendricks. Don't forget, Manhurts recovered that fumble on what could have been a disastrous beginning to the second half.
That's right. And this Dallas defense being tested. DeMarcus Lawrence, but Brian Dable clearly opening things up here to start this second half. That's 6 throws and only 2 runs on these 8 plays.
Lawrence off to the sideline. Over the left side, picking up 3. Singletary. Make it 3rd down and goal.
Well, we know who's been his target. Neighbors last week had a couple big plays against the Browns down in this area, and we've got a man down. Looks like Leafau from the Cowboys.
It is. And you saw Lawrence already on the sideline. There is DeMarcus. So they work on Lee a foul and an injury timeout. 3rd and goal when we come back. Off to the left. They bracket him. Pass is caught and taken down at the 4-yard line is Robinson by Overshown. So it makes it 4th down and goal.
So they use Neighbors as a decoy. Brian Dable trying to be ahead of it.
Famous coach said a long time ago, you start listening to the crowd, pretty soon you're sitting with them. Field goal is good from 22, so 4 field goals off the foot. So Joseph, who's done the job tonight, 4 for 4. Touchback here. Division dominance. Quarterbacks with the best success in postseason. To the outside goes the first pass here. Little jump move. They're going to whistle it down out of bounds after Ferguson was able to get by the first guy but stepped on the chalk. 2nd down.
Dak Prescott, if you're just tuning in, is
halfway mark of the quarter. Dowdle. And a decent run here as he takes it up to the 50-yard line.
Jones making adjustments here. See what they might want to continue to do. Boy, it was a great opening drive to start the second half. You look at Dowdle, you know, we were talking now in our meeting this morning, and you're used to some high-profile, huge name as a Dallas Cowboys starting running back. Here's Dowdle, you know, a guy that's a journeyman, 5th year, been a backup, kind of had to wait his turn.
Nice run here. Yeah, I mean, you think of the Cowboys and the history, of course.
Yeah.
I mean, Tony Dorsett, Herschel Walker, guy by the name of Emmitt Smith. Zeke, of course, came in, won the rushing title as a rookie, and now you know who.
Yeah, and Dowdle, he was a backup to Zeke in Zeke's prime, and a backup to Pollard, Tony Pollard, and he was 3rd guy, and a lot of times just on special teams, and just by sticking around and improving and getting better. One thing for sure, he runs hard, runs with a kind of a chip on his shoulder when he gets his hands on the ball.
Quickly to the outside, and Elliott makes the catch. Elliott with New England last year. Actually, I think he led the Patriots in receiving yards.
Yeah. You know, going all the way back to his days at Ohio State, you know, he's always known for his ability to run downhill and break tackles and have speed in the 2nd and 3rd level, but does have very natural soft hands as a receiver. Here he is again motioning out.
2nd and 5. Lamb comes out of the backfield. He makes the catch. He spins. He can't get the first down.
How about that as a changeup for Mike McCarthy? You motion out Zeke and you keep 88 in the backfield, CeeDee Lamb, just to give the Giants defense just a different look, effective communication, make them try to keep guessing where CeeDee Lamb might be. Now he's on the slot off to the left.
3rd and 1. It's Lipke, the fullback, in the backfield. Flare him out and pass out of his reach. Flag is down. Amazingly, the first of the quarter.
He may get that left tackle, the rookie, again.
Holding. Offense number 60. 10-yard penalty. Replay 3rd down.
Guyton again.
When you double inside and then using that power move to go back inside to beat him, and it's another time he got a holding call using that move.
42-yard line, 3rd down and 11. And yes, they are in Aubrey's range. We'll be 61 yards from here. Dak fires, and that's incomplete. Trying to hit Brandon Cooks, covered there by Cordell Fluck. And in comes which unit right now? They're going to opt for, Brandon Aubrey, who's become from downtown Jersey City. Bangs it through. Title as Gray runs it back. Gray past the 30. Gray out to the 32-yard line. A penalty is down, and we will go to Cayley in just a second. It's a long time since we've heard from Clay Martin, so it's about time. Meanwhile, Lawrence is back out and getting taped. So we hope he can get back into the game.
There's no foul on the play for a block in the back. First down.
All right, there you go. Pick it up. Kaylee.
Guys, you saw Brandon Aubrey nail that 60-yard field goal, but he doesn't spend time practicing kicks farther than that. He feels the change is needed to get extra power would just create bad habits, and he doesn't want to disrupt his normal kicking form. He told me pregame he usually caps warm-up kicks at 58 yards, and by seeing where the ball hits the net, and he knows how much more distance it has. And in these conditions, he told me he's good for a 68-yarder.
Oh, I don't doubt that. From the 32-yard line, you wonder how far he can kick one. Jones to the outside. Neighbors makes the catch. Short gain. Second down for Malik Neighbors now. 7 catches for 79.
They continue here. This is second drive here to start the second half. And Brian Dable and his offensive staff, the adjustments are early and often throwing this football and trusting Daniel Jones to make good decisions. 20 of 23 tonight. 222 yards.
Gray is the back on 2nd and 5. Jones keeps. Jones is going to get wrapped up, and Jones is going to get taken down to the 30-yard line by Marshawn Nealon. So they sack him. It'll be 3rd down.
This is a zone read that he misreads. This is one of the few mistakes that he's.
Neighbors shifting over to the right side. Diggs staying with him. Press coverage. Jones the other way, but the tackle is made there by Jordan Lewis on Robinson, so it's 4th down. You know, I'll tell you what, that Cowboy defense doing a really good job on Neighbors. Aside from that, you know, one pass when they lost him for 39 yards, the other 6 catches are good for only 40 yards.
Yeah, and they're mixing up coverage. They're rolling to him. That time they just left Diggs out on an island because they trust him. And how about the play on the inside there by one of their great leaders, Jordan Lewis? Nowhere to go with the yards after the catch.
Giants' first punt. The Scottish-born Jamie Gillen, left-footed kicker with a backspin. Fair catch is called for, made at the 18-yard line by Cavante Turpin. Under 3 to play in the 3rd. Dallas up by 5. Start with a run and a hole, and that's Zeke Elliott with a flag, in fact a pair, in the offensive backfield.
See, I think we've had a lot of not just one flags, but a lot of pairs.
Yes,
tonight.
we have. Yeah.
A lot of agreement out there tonight.
Kind of, sort of.
Maybe not up here.
Yeah, right.
There are 2 fouls on the play. Holding, offense number 73. Penalties decline. Holding, number 56. 10-yard penalty. Replay, first down.
Take your pick.
That's not good when you have the center and the left guard.
No.
On a hold.
And then you took a while to reset it. Back to the 9. Lamb takes the give, and he is taken down by Brian Burns, who's had a pretty quiet night. But Burns, good beginning to his career in Carolina, came over in a deal. The Giants needed a good edge rusher, and they went after Burns and got him.
Yeah, how about the left tackle guy?
On 2nd and 20. Trying to pick up a few. There goes Zeke. Barrels his way out past the 15. Tackled by Micah McFadden. 3rd down and a dozen.
Jake Ferguson checking back into the game here on this 3rd down. A lot of times on 3rd down for Dak Prescott, if he can't find CeeDee Lamb, Ferguson is kind of his security blanket. They've got him lined up both on this right side.
Yeah, Lamb started in the slot, and then he told Colbert to get inside. So Lamb is now outside, matched up with Banks. Dak goes the other way. Lipsy makes the grab, but way short of the first down. And so the Cowboys forced to punt from deep in their own territory.
Yeah, Shane Bowen got a lot of recognition last week against Deshaun Watson for being a little bit out of character, dialing up a lot of blitzes. And on that 3rd down, he walked some people up. I think Dak thought they were bringing the house there on 3rd down, and at the snap of the ball, they drop out of it, sit back in zone. The ball comes out quick, and they're able to rally to the football pretty easily.
Brian Anger has hit 2 punts tonight. 1 for 60 and 1 for 50. To the 26-yard line. Smith-Marset has some room. Skips through the Cowboys and finally is getting taken down just shy of midfield. Good run back. Brings it out to the 48-yard line. Half a minute to go in the 3rd. Down.
Put a 1-3, even though it's early in the year. That's a cynical bunch.
You think?
Yeah.
From the 48-yard line. This is Neighbors who's going to break a tackle and then got taken down there for a gain of 6. We go quickly to Kaylee.
Guys, Demarcus Lawrence, after a quick trip to the x-ray room, came back to the sideline training table to get the arch of his right foot taped to support it. He's got his helmet in his hands, but he is not back out on the field yet.
Yeah, we see him right there. Huge part, obviously, of that Dallas D, and that takes.
Ngậm đồ chơi đâu, ngậm đồ chơi, ngậm bạn mèo, bạn ong, bạn đau ấy, bạn khóc hu hu. Con ngậm đồ chơi, bạn đau, bạn khóc hu hu ấy. Đau. Bạn bảo Thảo Nhi ơi, ao ơi, ao ơi. Ai trời à. Ai chơi. Mẹ nấu cơm nhé, mẹ gọt bí này. Đấy. Mẹ gọt xong rồi. Xong rồi. Lại gặm. Gặm đứng ti đấy bà. Cái đấy để mình riêng không sao. Mình ra vườn. Sakalachi cho mana chola. Balachi chumachi no machiyo. Sinacho sanachi asola.